I think a lot of the bosses in Elden Ring punish players way too much, especially early in the game. You want players to learn from their mistakes and encourage them to get better. But the problem with Elden Ring is that the bosses are so unforgiving that most players end up getting discouraged and quitting. 90% of the bosses in the game are optional. So you're going to be spending a huge amount of time fighting these side bosses, trying to level up so that you can take on the mandatory bosses. The huge issue with this is that I don't think these side bosses prepare you for the main ones, because not only are these side bosses unforgiving, but they're also poorly designed, therefore putting you in a situation where you get destroyed by the main bosses because you never learned enough from the side ones to be able to take on the main ones. The other reason I have is that the game is extremely long, which really shouldn't be an issue because I've seen all sorts of different finishing times for the game. Some players take 40 to 50 hours, some players take 70, and others take 200. So really, the finishing time is kind of dependent on you. However, having said that, most players won't put enough time to beat the game. Because when you look at it, the players that take 40 to 50 hours are probably already really good at the game, or they're already good at Souls games, or they've already beaten the game once and they've done a second playthrough. The average gamer, if that's even a thing for Souls games, the players will probably take about 80 plus hours to beat the game, because you've got to travel through the world. It's open world, so you're going to be going to a lot of different places. There are players that will, research how to beat the game quicker, so that'll cut down the time a bit. But I think that the average player will still take at least 80 hours to beat the game, because that's how the game has kind of been set up. Even though you can sort of research how to get better at the game, you still have to play the game to be able to learn the skills and get the experience to get better. And that's about it.